G'day again, friends and neighbours. Thanks for tuning in again to our epic adventure. If you watched our last video, you'll know that we've packed up our Hyundai Getz with our barky crazy dog and we've set off around Australia to do the big lap in under 3 months. We've headed from Bundy and our destination is a small campsite just west of the town of Rockhampton. We just arrived at the campsite. It's getting pretty late and I have to set the swag up. It's been a long time since I did it, so we're going to time me and see how long it takes.
The countdown is starting.
That took 4 minutes 35 seconds, which is a lot less time than it takes to set up the bus. Got this thing for the dog, screws in the ground, this attaches to that, and she can run amok like a mad person.
Alright, this is going to be home for the next 4 months, 5-star hotel. It'll be perfect. I will give you a quick room tour. We have 2 sleeping bags. There is a mattress underneath that comes with the swag. 2 pillows that we just bought half an hour ago at Kmart because we forgot them. A zip. There is a dog over there. All done. The end. Dinner for tonight. I had planned to make this nice, yummy dinner, but we are so tired after driving all day. So we picked up these Acos, and hopefully it's good because we never had it before. In this lentil and chickpea soup, there are about maybe 10 chickpeas inside.
That's dinner cooked, time to eat. Looks pretty good, smells pretty good. I changed my mind, it doesn't look good, but it smells pretty good and it's quick and easy. Hopefully it's pretty tasty.
This is actually very good. I'm impressed. Calls for the win.
We are tired after dinner after a long day of driving. We are going to bed and we'll see you in the morning.
Good night. Good morning. So bright. We got this coffee in Thailand or Laos, one of the two, but it's delicious. It's 3 in 1, milk, sugar and coffee, hopefully not too much sugar.
Do you want a coffee too? Today we're going for an egg hunt. No, not those eggs. We're going for hunt for thunder eggs. If you don't know what thunder eggs are, don't worry, I didn't either until this guy explained it to us.
If you have a look at that, you see they've got a bit of a bubble-like form about them.
This adventure wasn't planned at all, it's just happy coincidence. We happened to stay at a campsite that had this as a side venture project and very happy that it does.
The price of this adventure is $20 for an unpowered site in the campsite. I think it's $35 for power and $30 each for egg hunting. Hello.
You the fellow to ask about digging?
You want to do some fossicking? Yeah. If you have a look at that, you see they've got a bit of a bubble-like form about them. And then if you look here, you can see lots of bubble formation. Okay, so this is actually rhyolite lava, and the thunder egg was a gas bubble in that lava. Rhyolite lava is like a mud, and a super hot mud, and it travels fairly quickly across here and cools quite quickly, so the gas bubbles were all trapped in there. But as that cooled, it developed cracks. That allowed those trapped gases then to disappear. But then following on from that, at some point in time, there's been hot water, super hot water, carrying dissolved minerals that's been able to come down through the cracks just happens then. You never know what's in a thunder egg. There's no guarantee that they'll have any of that in them. You know, they could all be, you could get a few and they're all empty, but usually it's only the odd one that does that to you. But it's all about looking for that bubble feature, because, and how you come to get that is this larva, the age of this is about 120 million years old.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Bucket each, because this thing's so muddy. So 60 mils had this much. There's a thunder egg.
Right. You planted that there last night, didn't you?
Yeah, stomped it in pretty hard. So,
yeah, she says I'm done for the day. You're right.
there's a little bit of agate here. These are just colorations in the rock, and there's a bit of a gap there where that's just a gas hole or what, I don't know. But anyway.
So we are in this big, soily, muddy area, which is just beside the campsite. They gave us this thing that I don't know what it's called, a bucket of water and a brush, and we need to look for round shaped stones so that they would be thunder eggs. So they are everywhere. I don't know if you can see on the camera, but here you can see the small stone inside this, and here is another one, and they are everywhere. We found I don't know, 5, 6, 7 in 10 minutes.
So there's no way of knowing what's in the rock until you cut it open. And these guys will cut open at least one of your rocks that they deem that will probably be the most successful. And you can take it home and keep it. And you can keep all of these for $30. It's cheap as chips.
So basically we just started our trip and Betty will be full of rocks in like one morning.
This is so cool. I get to play in the mud like a kid all day and find some pretty cool stones. So I'm happy. I'm loving this. This is so much fun. This is the best one I've found so far. Look at that. That is awesome. It's all crystal within the rock. It's very, very cool. Get mum to polish it.
That's very cool. Good job.
Just in my rock.
You're winning. It's about 1 p.m. so we decided to have a look at what we got and probably go for lunch. But you could keep going on and on and on for days and you keep finding stuff, so you need to know when to stop. I look like a kid who just played in the mud. Time for lunch. So for lunch we have, this deserves at least 1 Michelin star, peanut butter, honey, rice cakes, and maybe we have an avocado somewhere. Fortunately I packed the Vegemite.
Included in the price is the bonus of them cutting one stone, and hopefully we find something of value within its guts. These are what we collected this morning. Hopefully there's something in there that resembles a thunder egg. If not, I'm pretty sure we've got some pretty looking stones, so there's more stuff to carry around Australia and Betty. We're going now to see if we've got anything worth of value.
Let's hope so. Like the trip.
It doesn't really matter if they are, it's just they're good to us, so.
Yeah, exactly.
That's also cool.
Interesting.
Good find.
Very cool.
Yeah. Awesome.
Cool.
That's so cool.
We said they were cutting one for you, but we lied apparently. He picked the few that he thought they were better, and he cut maybe 5 or 6. So here's what I got. He said that red is quite rare to find. Best for last. Someone else found it. The guy at the beginning who was showing us how to find stones found this one for me, which is awesome.
And this is what I found, this one. I don't know if you can tell, but you can see the layers in this from where the water and the minerals have filled up in layers. That's very cool. We have this one. I found it from the outside because of this crack in it, and then he cut it open and you got all that stuff in it, which I think is very cool. It's got the green volcanic rock through the crystal part. Yeah, there's a bit of everything in there. You got browns, greens, oranges and agate. So that's pretty cool. And you open it up and it's nice and red. Apparently they don't get a lot of red, so I'm happy with that one. Another great thing about this campsite is that we're allowed to have campfires. This dog apparently is afraid of campfires, so she needs a lot of emotional support. Today's another day. We found our thunder eggs, so now we're going to pack up and move to somewhere else.
I know you won't believe me, but it really doesn't take much longer than picking up the bus. Right, time to go now.
We just stopped for fuel and I did the calculations, and Betty travelled 400 kilometres, or around about a little bit over 400 kilometres, and she's only used 30 litres of fuel. We just rocked up to this campsite in Anarchy, which is a small town west of Emerald. We've set up camp, we've had lunch, and now we're going to do something that's really exciting.
Something very cool to do in this campsite is hunting for sapphires. First step is buying a bucket of what they call wash. The wash is the rough dig from a mine, and they will teach you everything that you need to know to find sapphires in this bucket of dirt. I like this one. Hello.
So, can we please learn about how to
do a bucket?
How to do it, yeah.
Okay, you can. We have a lady here that's going to help you.
Excellent.
So we need to do a bucket, do
Yes,
we?
please.
Choose a bucket.
Choose a bucket, any bucket?
Any bucket.
Which one's a good one?
There should be good.
Pick well.
Yeah, right. Alright, this one feels a little bit heavier. So in theory, we've gone out to a site and we've dug our soil, is that right?
Pretty much,
Okay.
yep. So basically, if you were out digging by yourself,
Yep.
you take out all the big rocks and all the big junk and whatever, and you let it look like your small fine stuff.
Yes, okay.
So that's basically, once you've screened it and you get what's left, then you can go through that finer again.
Okay.
So tip a little bit into here.
Alright, tell me when.
There you go. Yeah, that should do.
Alright, yep.
So always have the bigger mesh on top and the little mesh underneath, so that anything that falls through then...
Come on.
Oh, is it sparkly?
Something or nothing?
There's something.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
I'm winning.
Okay, just try Stephen, always go side to side here.
Yep.
And some people do like to look through it dry.
Yep. Is that something as well?
Yeah, we'll see how it sparkles. So then after we've done that, we put it in our water. So this is a willoughby.
A willoughby.
A willoughby. So we just shake her.
Where does that name come from, do you know?
I think the guy that designed it, I really don't know.
Will it be or won't it be?
Yeah, well maybe that's what it is. Because sapphires and zircons are heavier,
Yeah.
what this whole idea, concept is that they'll go to the centre
Yep.
and to the bottom. Yeah, so we take it into the sun,
Alright.
we tip it towards ourselves, not away, otherwise sort of tip it like you're tipping out a cake.
Yep.
But you can see the basic, oh look, there's one.
Nice spot.
Ah. You can see how it's totally different to anything else. So, okay, there's nothing in that lot.
Alright.
So what we do is stick it back in the wheelbarrow.
Look at that.
That was better.
Good stuff. This one, I think.
Yep.
There's
How do
another.
you see them?
There's another, I think.
I'm bad at this.
Well, I'll get out.
Looks
So if
green.
you're better off try not to get your shadow on it.
What about this
And
one?
see how it's, see all this is the
Oh, yeah.
ironstone has all gone to the centre
Yep.
because it's heavier.
Ah. I got one. Look at me go.
Ah,
Little baby.
good job.
So you want to come on this side so you've got
Yep.
the sun completely on it and you're not in shadow.
Yep.
Anything you think,
Yep.
bring in. If you don't want to put as much in your sieve, just do what you're
Little bits
comfortable
at a
with.
time.
Yeah.
Yep.
No worries.
And yep,
We'll double check with you at the end of the...
Yeah. I'll go through
The bucket. Yeah.
Perfect. There you go. That's not too bad.
Ah, good job.
Look for shiny.
Oh.
So what you need, apparently, is 2 sieves, one bigger, one smaller, some tweezers, some sunlight, and a plate to put all your gems on. Ready, 1, 2, 3. Oh, nailed it.
Huh. So what you are supposed to do is starting in one side and put all your rubbish away. Like look through everything, look for anything shiny and see through.
It's $20 for a bucket of wash, and it comes direct from their Sapphire mine, so it's pretty reputable here. It's got a good reputation for not sorting through what they give their customers. And this may look like a bag of rocks, but when you shine a light through them, I don't know if you'll be able to see, you can see the colours come out.
Say this again.
I don't know if you'll be able to see. They look like a bag of ordinary rocks, but when you shine a light through them, you can see the colours start to come out. And there's nothing in here that's overly valuable, but it was worth it just for the experience. We had a lot of fun. That's cool.
Now I reckon I'm going to wash my shirt.
Today we're going to do something a little different, a little more exciting, a little bit more adventurous from what we've been doing so far. We're at Anarchy right here. We're going to go up to Sapphire and Rubyvale to do some specking and maybe do some fossicking.
So what we are trying to do today is specking, which is basically walking around in a mine area and look for shiny things that might be sapphires or they might be just piece of glass.
Where we are is, or where we're looking today is a dry creek bed. When it rains seasonally, big water comes and washes hopefully all the sapphires onto the creek bed. So I think this is the best chance to find something, but I'm no expert.
So the best time to do this is after a big rain that wash away all the first layer of soil and it will make the sapphires pop up. It hasn't been raining in a few days. Yeah, we are here in the wrong season because it's a dry season, but it's still nice to walk around in the bush. There is no one around, only birds and a crazy dog.
There's a famous story about the world's most valuable sapphire find, and it happened here in Queensland about a little boy who was on his way home from school and he kicked a black rock, and he took it home to his dad, who used it as a doorstop for 12 years. And one day the dad noticed a shiny pattern on it, so he took it to be valued, and it turns out it is a huge black star sapphire about the size of your palm. Once it's polished up, it was worth about $90 to $100 million, and that's what we're kind of hoping to find here today. But I don't think it'll happen. The chances are not very good. After a few hours searching and having no results, we're going to call it, going to go have lunch, then we're going to go buy a bucket of wash, which will definitely have something in it. Even if it's not very valuable, it's still an experience and it's fun, and I like doing it.
Better than just walking around and finding nothing. Poppy found something. She found a stick. You had fun? She's camera shy. We stopped at the local store to get some fresh products, and I'm very looking forward to eat after 4 days eating cereals and rice cakes only.
Because we didn't find anything specking today, we've come home to review our findings from our 2 buckets. To my untrained eye, there's not a lot here that's worth cutting, but we can send our larger stones to someone local and they'll cut it for us, but some of the smaller stuff that locals won't touch, we can send overseas and get it cut for cheap. Cheap, like the budgie. This one's got really, it's not very big though, but it's got really good colour and I can't see any cracks or anything to it. So this one might be good. Look at all my rocks. That's it for this week's video. Make sure you give it a like and subscribe.
And make sure to watch the next one because we are driving up to Darwin.
And we will see you in the next one.